back in my ill-spent youth, when dinosaurs ruled the world, I studied karate for a bit. And the first thing I learned in karate was a form, we would call it an etude, they call them katas. And it was a kata called Heian Shodan. It was a beginner's kata. This is what everybody learned first. So, so I remember working on it quite a bit, and I learned other katas and so on. Okay, time goes on, and now I have my black belt, and I'm invited to the special black belt class that Mr. Ohashi has in his dojo. So I'm all excited, and I thought, man, now I'm going to get to the good shit. This is the stuff that he only teaches to his black belts. And now I'm going to get to, you know. So I came to the black belt class. And you know what we worked on? Heian Shodan. Only now we were going to do it right. From the beginning. And at a level that I thought, oh, I didn't even fucking know this thing before. I didn't realize this, I didn't realize that, I didn't, you know, Jesus, I should give this black belt back. You know, I felt like I was starting over. Well, I was. But I was starting over at a completely different level. Now I had some knowledge and understanding and ability. Now I was re-examining what I did before, right? But from an entirely different perspective. This is important to understand, because most people expect learning to be, you know, a straight line, you know, like, and it looks more like this. Looks like somebody having a heart attack a lot more than, you know, a successful blue chip stock. So it's really important that your students understand that, because if they don't dig that, they'll get frustrated when you. Because you're going to go back to the beginning on how to thrust and lunge about 100 times between starting and, you know, when you retire, right? You're going to re-examine that. So here's an analogy I use. Maybe you'll dig it. Imagine that you're in the castle keep, the tower, right? One of those Norman towers. You know, you've seen them in all the movies, right? Up with the drawbridge, they all go to the top and they fire arrows down. Right. So you've got the tower and the enemy, whoever they are, take your pick, and they're attacking. Okay, when you're on the bottom level where the drawbridge is, and you look out at the bad guys, all you can see is that first rank of guys. That's what you see. You get some sense that there's a bunch of guys behind them, but that's all you see, man. Okay, then you get your ass inside the tower, and you take the drawbridge up, and you go up one flight of stairs. Right? So now you're on the first stage of the castle, right? And you're a little bit higher up. Okay, so you can still see that first line of guys, but now you can see the line of guys that's behind them pretty well, and maybe a line behind that. Right? So now you go up another set of stairs, go up another stage. Well, you can see what you saw before, but now you can see behind them, oh, they're bringing up siege engines, right? Hell, I didn't see those when you were on the ground. Okay, go up another level. Oh, behind the siege engines, they're bringing in hundreds of archers, right? Go up another level. You can see out there, almost to the sea, there's cavalry coming, and there's ships in the harbor. You get up to the very top of the tower, you can see the whole battle plan, right? You can also see your guys coming from over here, right? They're going to come and save the day in the last scene of the movie, right? So the point is that every time you go up a flight of stairs in the tower, you come back to where you originally were, but you're at a higher level, and you can see better. You see more details. You have more breadth and depth and distance to your vision. That's exactly like learning. Every time you come around and start at the beginning again, you have a fresh perspective, a better perspective. It's like, how many times you heard people say, boy, if I knew then what I know now, well, that's what you're doing. you're going back to then with what you know now and learning it again at a much, much more sophisticated level. Anyway, I think that's kind of the way learning goes. It's a cycle. It's not like a straight line from here to progress, you know. You keep going around, keep going around.